はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA2K マイキャリアやっていきたいと思います。さあ本日は、オールスターでございます。我がチームのラインナップ、SGA、ドンチッチ、おじさんおじさんに、ジョーカーに、ブッカー、さらに、カリーにデュラント。この並びいいなこの並びいいな。で反対側に、デイビスさんがいて、サボニスさんがいて、ウェンビーがいて、エドワーズがいるという感じでございますね。アンソニーが2人いますアンソニーが2人います。アンソニー・デイビスとアンソニー・エドワーズさんという2人がいます。相手のメンツがよく分かってないんですが、まあやばいことでしょう。俺ヤニスか。エンビートにヤニスいるんでしょ。無理無理無理無理です。
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. MP out there with Wembanyama. And it's Durant. And it's Curry. And it's Edwards in at the two-guard. Now, here is Young. Brunson outside.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's Edwards. The basket off the assist from Durant.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Young. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party and celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
一応あの方シーズン MVP を。
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Now, here is Young. Embiid sets the pick for Brown. And finally they hit one.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot work, it's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
MP sets the screen for Durant. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the East. Embiid with the screen on it. Brunson the pass to Young. Off target from three-point range.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Offensive rebound, and to Kumbo.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Wembanyama finds MP. The quick look, no good that time. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim. Boy,
the West trails by 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one up.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlight.
あー、変えられた。
And you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Edwards is out there with MP. Then there's Doncic, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the shooting guard position. And rejection by MP. 3-on-3. Some nice passing here by the West. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 6 here in this quarter. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right. All the hard work these players put in to get here. I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share a spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Young. Jokic grabs the miss.
Nice.
The West leading by 17. Gilgeous Alexander passes to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. Back to MP.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Young with no one around. Cans the shot from the wing.
And how I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Pass to MP. Takes the 3. The West again cannot hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Maxey. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. 3-pointer. Good on that shot. The West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Maxey. And the West All-Stars have possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. MP kicks to Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Butler. Then for the West All-Stars, Kevin Durant's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Stephen Curry in for Luka Doncic. Clock at 6. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. From outside, off the mark. The West leading by 14. MP outside. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 6 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Embiid finds Brunson. Over Durant. And it's Brunson missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that
good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Shoots from the elbow. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
The 3 from MP. He grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there.
ここまで悪いシュートだとは思わないが悪いシュートなんでしょう。
Young passes to Embiid. And the rejection by MP. Inside.
あ、なんだ今。は？なんだ何が起きた今。今視点逆だったぞ。
This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Curry outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
Constant evolution of Embiid's game. Really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Maxey. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money.
Kevin Durant.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many.
Yeah!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in
here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Young finds Brown. And nothing is falling for him right now. MP outside. Back to Edwards. The 3 from MP. And it's the East with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards against Brunson. Pass to Young. Shoots over Curry. And Young with the basket on the assist from Brunson. Young's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
MP played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the West leads by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the West All-Stars up 19. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
多分トップパフォーマーではない。あ、トップパフォーマーでした。目指せ MVP。
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
They've got Young. Antetokounmpo is out there with Embiid. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Brunson in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And he drives in. Pass to Young.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
East All-Stars on offense. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Brunson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Edwards.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
From the arc, and it's MP with the 3. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the West All-Stars. And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Brunson outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That falls. High speed that time from Brunson. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to MP. Edwards kicks to MP. Another miss by MP. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo comes up empty down low.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Edwards finds MP.
やべ、2。
Misses off the right eye.
そして入らない。
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's good from long range. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Embiid against Wembanyama. And another miss by the East.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And Young kicks to Brown.
ペイント内ではやられたくない。
Pass to Brunson. Young outside for the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
KD passes to MP. And Curry has it in the corner. MP with a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Brunson. Giannis against Edwards. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Embiid with it. Now defended by MP. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
入ります。
MP outside. Curry kicks to MP.
Oh,
good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Brunson outside.
どうせ打たねえだろ、話してたって。
Embiid sets the pick for Brunson.
パス出ねえよ、そもそも。
It's rebounded by the West.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Edwards finds MP. Back to Edwards. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the East. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Young passes to Brunson. 1:46 left to play in the third. Brown against Edwards. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
And some changes here for the East. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trae Young. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Wembanyama. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Durant.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
MP dishes to Edwards. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. The West again cannot hit. Here are the East All-Stars. 3-pointer Lillard. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shoots a fader. And there's Edwards on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard, the pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Young's checked in for Damian Lillard. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Luka Doncic comes in for Edwards, and James subbed in for Curry. James in the post, covered by Giannis. And it's James missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Count it. Good. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Here's Giannis. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. West All-Stars out in front, running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Jokic is out there with MP. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. Siakam, good.
And strength. Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
MP's shot is good.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Pass to Brunson. From downtown, it's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Jokic always in sync with his
teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Young. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And stolen by Maxey. Siakam against MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spot.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's MP. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. MP's got 30 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
ドリブルえぐいな、相変わらずヤング。
Young against James. It's Young
お
on the
じさん
wing.
じゃついてい
Down
け
to
ん。
5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Siakam. Hands it from downtown. Siakam's got 9 points in the quarter.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And it's Jokic missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Brown deciding where to go with it. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Giannis, no good. To the paint. Here's James. And Pass to Young. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by the East.
Not quite enough defense.
届い
That
た
turnaround, just lucky he was off.
届かないと思ってパス出したら届いた
On its way from Young for 2. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to MP. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Young passes to Embiid. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
MP kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander over Young. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 9 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Young. Brown outside. Giannis outside.
ほら、スリー打ってみろよ
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jaylen Brown. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Maxey. And it's Damian Lillard in for Young. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Butler deciding where to go with it. Cunningham finds Giannis. Adebayo with a screen for Giannis. And Davis sends it back.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
A big group substitution here for the East. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Brown comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Trae Young subbed in for Damian Lillard. The 3 from MP. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
遅かったな
And here is the East now. Good ball movement here by the East. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the rejection by MP. And so the ball out of bounds.
何ブロック今見れないゲームスタッツがあったブロック3
Davis
かそれ
touched
で
it
も
last. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the 4th. MP kicks to Booker. MP with a screen on Brown. He was all alone on that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brown the pass to Embiid. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. And here is MP. Driving the lane. Now here's Brunson. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
MVP 演出はまさかの新人でオールスター MVP。 ありがとうございます。プレイヤーオブザゲームケリー・クリボー。いい試合でした。よし、ということで次回シーズンへまた入っていきますか。シーズン後半ですね。頑張っていきたいと思います。ということで、キーゲームまで飛ばしちゃっていいんじゃない？とりあえずキーゲームまでシミュレート。いいね。ということで、ヤニスとのマッチアップ頑張っていきたいと思います。ということで本日公演で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。